The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, has long been a beacon of hope in the developing world, extending a helping hand to nations striving for progress. Its mission of promoting global health, prosperity, and democracy has resonated deeply in Nepal, where USAID's contributions have touched countless lives. However, this long-standing partnership faced an unprecedented challenge in 2025 when the Trump administration announced a sudden freeze on USAID funding, sending shockwaves through Nepal's development landscape. This decision, rooted in a controversial review of USAID's efficiency and alignment with U.S. foreign policy, has left Nepal grappling with uncertainty and concern. The funding halt, which impacts a wide range of sectors crucial for the nation's progress, has sparked widespread debate and raised questions about the future of Nepal's development trajectory. As Nepal navigates this unexpected challenge, the world watches with bated breath, hoping for a swift and just resolution that safeguards the hard-earned gains of decades of collaborative efforts. This essay delves into the profound implications of USAID's funding freeze on Nepal, examining its impact on various sectors, particularly women's health, education, and gender equality programs. By analyzing the financial and programmatic consequences, exploring the Nepali government's response, and shedding light on the controversies surrounding this decision, we aim to provide a comprehensive understanding of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The financial impact of USAID's funding freeze on Nepal is nothing short of seismic. In 2024 alone, USAID contributed a staggering $151.1 million to support Nepal's development initiatives. This figure represents not merely a line item in a budget, but a lifeline for countless communities and individuals across the nation. To put this number into perspective, USAID's contributions to Nepal since 2000 have surpassed $1.5 billion, a testament to the agency's enduring commitment to the nation's progress. The funding freeze has cast a dark cloud over this legacy of support, jeopardizing ongoing projects and future aspirations. Beyond the immediate halt of $151.1 million, the freeze also places a question mark on a further $270 million in commitments from the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation and a 5-year development objective agreement worth $659 million signed between USAID and Nepal in 2022. These figures, representing not just financial resources, but also years of planning and collaboration, underscore the magnitude of the challenge facing Nepal. The sudden withdrawal of such substantial financial support has sent ripples through Nepal's economy, affecting not just government agencies but also numerous non-governmental organizations, nonprofits, and consultancy firms reliant on USAID funding. The ripple effect of this financial earthquake is far-reaching, impacting livelihoods, disrupting supply chains, and casting a shadow of uncertainty over Nepal's development trajectory. The funding freeze's impact on Nepal's health sector, particularly women's health, is a cause for grave concern. USAID has been instrumental in supporting Nepal's progress towards achieving its sustainable development goals, particularly Goal 3, good health and well-being. The agency's contributions have been crucial in reducing maternal and child mortality rates, improving access to essential healthcare services, and strengthening Nepal's health systems. The sudden halt in funding threatens to derail these hard-won gains, putting the lives and well-being of countless women and children at risk. Programs promoting family planning, safe motherhood, and newborn care, all of which rely heavily on USAID support, face an uncertain future. The potential consequences are dire, with experts warning of a possible resurgence in preventable diseases, increased maternal and child mortality rates, and a reversal of the progress made in improving women's overall health outcomes. Beyond these direct impacts, the funding freeze also has indirect consequences for Nepal's health sector. USAID's support extends to international organizations like Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, the World Health Organization, and UNICEF, all of which play vital roles in supporting Nepal's immunization, maternal and child health, and nutrition programs. Disruptions to these global health initiatives could have cascading effects on Nepal, potentially undermining its efforts to combat malnutrition, prevent disease outbreaks, and ensure equitable access to healthcare for all. Education, a cornerstone of any nation's development, has also been significantly impacted by USAID's funding freeze. The agency has been a steadfast partner in Nepal's journey towards achieving quality education for all, supporting initiatives that promote access to education, improve learning outcomes, and empower marginalized communities. The funding halt threatens to disrupt these efforts, putting the futures of countless Nepali children at stake. Programs providing scholarships to underprivileged students, particularly girls, face an uncertain future. Initiatives aimed at improving teacher training, developing learning materials, and promoting inclusive education are also at risk. The potential consequences are far-reaching, with experts warning of increased dropout rates, widening gender disparities in education, and a generation deprived of the opportunity to reach their full potential. The funding freeze also casts a shadow over Nepal's strides towards gender equality. USAID has been a vocal advocate for women's empowerment in Nepal, supporting programs that promote women's economic opportunities, leadership development, and access to justice. These initiatives, crucial for breaking down systemic barriers and creating a more just and equitable society, are now facing an uncertain future. The potential consequences are profound, with experts warning of setbacks in women's rights, increased vulnerability to violence and exploitation, and a regression in Nepal's journey towards gender equality. As the dust settled, the nation found itself grappling with the aftermath. Questions lingered and trust in institutions wavered. People from all walks of life were left to ponder, what comes next? In times like these, it's clear that the path forward is never simple, but perhaps through understanding and dialogue, healing can begin. The decision was met with immediate backlash. Critics argued that it disregarded years of established practices. Supporters, however, claimed it was a necessary step forward. Amidst the controversy, the core issue remained unresolved. For decades, the partnership had thrived. Both sides had worked together through thick and thin, building a foundation of trust and mutual respect. This history made the current conflict even more poignant, as it threatened to unravel years of collaboration. The future now seemed uncertain. With no clear resolution in sight, stakeholders were left in a state of limbo. The uncertainty weighed heavily on everyone involved, casting a shadow over what had once been a promising horizon. In the midst of the turmoil, there was a heartfelt plea for continuity and compassion. Voices from within the community called for a return to dialogue and understanding. They urged all parties to remember the shared goals that had united them in the first place.